This is YouTube News. It in #X27 has been a record-making year for Procter & Amp. Gamble.The Dow stock is within range of notching a 27th record high so far this year, a new peak in its nearly 130 years as a public company. At 26 all-time highs this year, that marks its most over the January to April period since at least 1972. That and #X27 is not the only thing impressive about P&amp, says Bill Baruch, president of Blue Line Futures. End quote. Right now it is breaking out above a trend line, believe it or not, going all the way back to 2000. End quote. Baruch said on CNBC and #X27 end quote, Trading Nation end quote, on Wednesday. End quote. It closed out above there, so the path of least resistance is higher. End quote. P&amp has broken out above $107 on a monthly basis, a critical resistance level identified from an upward trend line that stretches back to a January 2000 peak. The stock could also be helped along by Baruch and #X27's expected push upward for the consumer staples sector. End quote. If you look at the consumer staples ETF, XLP, overall it and #X27's breaking out too from those highs last year, and the trend is just very strong right now, so I like it. I think these all head higher. End quote. He said.Chad. Morganlander, portfolio manager at Washington Crossing Advisors, agrees that the broad sector trend is up. End quote. This year what you and #X27 seeing within the consumer staples market and what we believe will continue into 2020 is an improvement within operating margins, pricing that has been increased for these big bulge bracket consumer staples, and you and #X27 starting to see that in the bottom line as well as the top line. End quote. Morganlander said on Wednesday, and #X27 end quote, Trading Nation end quote, Analysts expect consumer staple stocks to post an average 1% earnings growth this year, accelerating to 7% in 2020 and 6% in 2021, according to FactSet. End quote. We would be overweight the consumer staples sector at this inflection point, end quote, said Morganlander. End quote. You and #X27 getting consistent growth, consistent dividend growth, as well as you and #X27 getting companies that have very little leverage, end quote. Disclosure. Washington Crossing Advisors holds P&amp, stock. YouTube News.